who is going to be discussing with us. She is a passionate road safety advocate and National Public Enlightenment Officer, head of Celebrity Special Marshals in Nigeria, as well as the founder and president of On the Highway Africa. She has been instrumental in promoting road safety awareness and advocating for responsible driving practices. Her dedication to saving lives on the road has earned her numerous awards, recognition, and respect in the industry. With her tireless efforts, she continues to inspire a culture of safety and responsibility among road users in Nigeria and beyond. Hence, she is with me on the program, Woman to Woman. Please join me as we make welcome Julie Chi Unwauha. Hello, Julie. Julie is actually joining us from Lagos. Hello, Julie.
Hello, Adesoa. How are you today?
Very so happy to have you join us today on the program. So your
Yes, thank
resume
you
is
very much.
quite impressive and huge. Thank you for all you do on the road.
Thank you so
So
much.
today we want to talk about women on the road, how they can drive like queens, some of the things they can put into consideration while driving. Because when you see some women on the road, you feel very pity for them. And then you feel pity too for other road users. So my very first question to you this afternoon, Julie, is are there anything special in a vehicle that is restricted to only the male? Or if there are other
Absolutely
special features restricted to only women in a car?
no. Absolutely no. None.
Okay.
It's a gender free. Vehicles are
Okay.
gender free.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, now that you have said that, I'd like to ask you this other one because we want to enlighten women on the road. Sometimes the way we drive gives room to question the driver's license we're holding. Now, what are the top distractions women drivers face and how can they avoid them? The top distractions that women drivers face on the road and how they can avoid these distractions.
Thank you very much, Adesoa. And I want to say a very big Happy New Year to all users. First and foremost, women drivers are expected to be the best drivers on the highway, but we find out that there's a lot engaging them when they are on wheels. First and foremost, one of the top distractions for women drivers are phone calls and notifications, especially the Gen Zs that want to be there always. They want to have their phones on, they want to be responding to every call they receive or notification, especially those on social media. So this is a bad habit, and I believe they should stop it because they are constituting danger to both themselves and to other road users.
Oh,
Another thing that distracts women on the road is food. They want to eat something. They are grabbing something, grabbing a drink, grabbing something to eat. This is also a no-no when you are on the steering. When you're on the steering, you need total concentration because you are not driving only for yourself, you're also driving for the other road user. So you are expected to be very articulate at what you are doing and also be concentrating. Most times you see women driving with their children. Children are also another source of distraction for women on the highway and on the roads too. They tend to be tending to their children while driving, and in the process, anything can happen, you know. So another top distraction for women drivers. And something you won't even believe, women are applying makeup while driving. That's grooming, trying to apply makeup, lipstick, eye pencils, trying to look stylish, trying to like put on their hair gears. All these are major distraction because they have not finished making up at home and they are rushing to the venue of whatever appointment they have, and they tend to be doing the remaining one on while they are driving. This is a no no. So uh another one is when you have women driving and they are conversing with their other passengers, is also a no-no. These are some of the ways that top distraction for women. Um, yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Julie. Now, let's deal with these issues that you've mentioned. You talked about breastfeeding while driving, eating while driving, conversing while driving, and the mother of all, applying makeup while driving. We're not talking about the passengers now, we're talking about the drivers. I've seen a couple of women try to look good while driving. You're driving, you're powdering your face, you're applying makeup, you're doing all of that. I see them a lot, okay? So how do we address these issues? What should be the best practice? A woman with a baby, your baby is crying, you need to breastfeed, that we know that, but must you breastfeed while you're driving? We have seen a couple of women like that, so many like that, that have lost count. They do that nearly every morning when they are rushing out or rushing to do school runs. So what should be the best practice when a woman is driving and you have the urge to make your face up, to breastfeed your child, to eat while you're driving, and you see that one of conversing, that parliament that is usually held inside a car, that one is crazy. So how do we address these issues?
Women drivers to pull over. You can pull over to the side of the road, especially a safe shoulder of the road to touch up your face, or to eat, or to breastfeed your baby, especially if the baby is crying. It's better for you to be safe and to be late to where you are going than to be late. That is one of the most essential for you as a mother, because you're also supposed to be protecting the people around you. Protect yourself, protect your baby, and protect the other road user. So that common practice of breastfeeding should stop. It's a total distraction for you as a mother, because if you are breastfeeding your baby, you'll be distracted and you are also an accident waiting to happen. So the best you can do, it won't take you time. It's just like a couple of some minutes, maybe 4 to like 5, and you are done. And the baby will be okay, and you will be okay, and you continue your journey instead of constituting a stumbling block for other road users. In terms for makeup, of course you can. Just pull over, put on your lipstick, put on a dab of powder here and there, and when you get to your venue, you can go to the powder room and do the remaining one. It's better to be alive.
Okay, we're going to take a very short break now. When we come back, I'll be asking you other questions. Do stay tuned. We'll take that short break now.
For one small mechanic.
The man went out to bring in thugs to come and beat her.
Yeah.
In a situation like that, do you think women would have seen that and still want to speak?
Really, we're talking about. That's what I said. So when they bullied her,
Yeah.
now, if she's not bold enough, she will shut up.
What is your advice for girls out there that are so desperate to be married?
We women, we have to be really intentional about our parenting.
If you know a child is being abused, or you see signs, a bruise or a child, it has to be investigated.
People barely even breathe when they are going for a shady and something.
Party.
You have to be
They can't
smart.
sit
If
down.
you see where they are dressing them or are dragging on both sides, you cannot you cannot breathe. And these women will stay in those events for hours just to keep up with that beauty trend.
Is that healthy?
That's not healthy.
I am Patricia Uremu Gabriels, and we're reaching you live from our Lagos Network studio. Of course, Women in Conversation is a program designed for women to discuss about themselves.
All right, thank you very much for staying tuned to the program Woman to Woman on Independent Television. And we are talking with Julie Chi Nwoha, a passionate road safety advocate and National Public Enlightenment Officer and head of Celebrity Special Marshals in Nigeria, as well as the founder and president of On the Highway Africa. And she has done so much to save lives on the road. and she's joining us from Lagos State. Okay, Julie, let's talk about safety for the women now. The first one I want to talk about is the issue of harassment on the road. Several times, some men are not, honestly, they are not friendly on the road, particularly when a woman is driving a fine car. They will make bad comments about that woman. They will badmouth the woman. And trust women, we will want to reply. Most of us will want to reply. And that few seconds of taking your attention away from the road, something may just happen. Usually, something usually happens. Either you hit the vehicle in front of you, or you hit the pavement, or you hit a pedestrian, or something will just happen to create gridlock on the road. So how can we deal with all of this harassment, insults, and whatever on the road, particularly from the other gender?
That's more like a road rage. You know, trying to like have a fight on the road. When you are driving, expect anything, and you should, as a woman, be very tolerant of everyone on the highway, on the road when you drive. So I would like to advise my fellow women when they drive that when you have such kind of distraction, you do all you can to make sure that you control yourself. It has to do with control. It has to do with you being able to hold your grievance or anything that can distract you while you are driving, because you have a focus, and the focus is the destination of where you are going to. You don't look at any other one. It's even a distraction to your destination. So whenever you have such kind of road rage, what you do is to make sure that you appease the other fellow, no matter who is right or who is wrong. The bottom line is that you keep peace and allow peace to reign. Even when they bat your car, there was a particular time I just picked up a brand new vehicle from one of the automotive dealers in Lagos. We were just driving out right outside of that gate. A man bashed the vehicle, brand new, tear rubber. We were just driving out. The vehicle doesn't even have a number yet. We were yet to fix a number. And he bashed us. I looked at the man and I was like, what happened? He looked dejected, and from all indication, he was like very unhappy. I came down from the vehicle and asked him, what was the problem? Why did you do this? He started apologizing, and in the long run, I found out that he was a senior lecturer in one of the top universities in Nigeria, and he was having a bad day. Some people bring their bad days to the road. And such kind of bad days, and you're not supposed to be on the wheels at all. So I had to like, okay, where do we go from here? What do we do? Do you know he didn't even have the money to fix that vehicle? So that brings me to the issue of insurance.
Wow.
We have to like bring in insurance into such kind of matter, so that when there is a bash between two vehicles, you exchange your insurance, the policy, and then you could be taken care of, so that we'll not have someone as old as your grandfather lying down and begging you, and you will be looking at all that road user will be looking at you like, you are very wicked. This old man begging you, lying down. But begging me and lying down will not fix the vehicle. So insurance will help us fix the vehicle. And I tell you, we shouldn't bring our rage or our anger to the road. That will create a lot of chaos. And
that brings me to another question. Bringing anger to the road, you're fatigued, you're tired. There are some women, even when they are tired, they still want to drive. I don't know if it's a taste of thing or the stubbornness in us. You're tired. You have not slept. You didn't have a good night rest. Yet you put your vehicle on the road to drive. And when anything happens, you direct your problem to village people. So how do we deal with this?
That's fatigue. Fatigue can significantly impair driving ability. You take a break, stay hydrated, and get enough rest to stay alert. You take water, go to a nearby, maybe a store or a supermarket, take walk for some few minutes, and then regain your energy, and then prioritize your life. Your life is very important to you. As a woman, as a man, as anyone that is standing behind the wheels on the highway, it is very necessary and very important that you put your life first, because it is when you are alive that you can drive.
Woman to woman. I'm not trying to draw you back, but I want to look at the position of the law. A woman who is driving and breastfeeding at the same time, driving with a child on her laps. It's not as if men don't do it; they do it. I see a lot of men who do that, but I'm particularly concerned about the women because sometimes we may not be that fast to react to situation. You know, because of that fear, that shock, and all of that. Once an accident happens, the first thing a woman does is to scream, like those of you in Lagos, Mogbe, that kind of a thing, you know. And those of us in Benin here, you know. So maybe because a woman will not be able to react very fast, those that carry babies on their lap, those who breastfeed, those who eat, in a bid to pick something from where you kept your food, just that few minutes of taking your eyes off the road, anything stupid can just happen. What is the position of the law on this issue?
You are not expected, the law stated it clearly, you are not expected to eat or drink or be distracted on the road while you are driving. It driving needs a focus. It needs concentration. And if you are found eating or breastfeeding your baby while you are driving, it is punishable under the law. And if you are caught, you'll be taken to court, and the law will come after you. You cannot escape it. There's nothing like you are begging somebody, oh, Mogbe, or whatever, whatever exclamation you're going to make, you make it. But after your exclamation, you will still be taken to court for interrogation, and the law is going to come after you. And you will be either fined or, depending on the weight of what has happened, you may be going to prison for it.
But unfortunately, women still do it. Even with this enlightenment campaign that we're doing here, tomorrow you will find 4, 5, 6 women who will do this. And the issue of taking one way, beating traffic, and all of that. I don't know if some of us women keep part of our brains at home when we're driving. If somebody beats traffic, it's a woman. And there are some group of women who will stand right there in the middle of the road, buying stuff from the road. And when you talk, is a problem. How do we deal with this? How do we sensitize women? How do we get into their heads to let them know that many of these things are wrong, particularly if the woman is driving a fine car and that person is a Gen Z, believing that any traffic officers that come should be able to just stretch our hands and that will be okay?
I tell you, women are what would I call, I'm a woman, it's a special being. We are all special beings. We want to do all our shopping while we are sitting down on the steering. We want to buy meat, soup, everything, vegetable. And we're not even prepared to park, some of us, not all of us. Some of us that don't have that kind of training, that kind of discipline, want to really do anything anyhow. Have you noticed that some women even hold their children to the road and they put their handbag at the other side? These are not even women that are driving. I'm talking about women that are walking on the road, taking their children to school. They put their children on the road and they put the handbag at the other side, protecting the handbag and leaving the child at the mercy of God. You know, when it comes to woman matter, it's a big thing. It's a big thing for us. It's a big thing for federal road safety, because we keep talking. And that's why you see the enlightenment is every day, every time. We just keep talking. Just like you said, the women look like they're stubborn. You ask, why will you stop me? Is it your car? It's my car. If I bash it, it's my car. I'll fix it. And then you now want, it's not only about your car or being bashed or that, it's for the other road user. That's why we are explaining this to you. I stop a lot of women asking them, oh, please, can you take your child to the back seat? Because a child under the age of 12 is not expected to sit in front of the vehicle. When you see these women, the child even want to sit in front of the vehicle. The mother is not aware of the age limitation that is hindering that child from sitting in the front of the vehicle. And they're just going, everything is fine. The woman is on her seatbelt, the child isn't on his seatbelt, making matter worse. for a number of people, both themselves and the other road users. So we say, women, please allow this information of safety to reach you properly. Be disciplined. You are mothers. And even if you are not yet a mother, you are going to be a mother. Don't murder people on the road. Be a good mother. These are some of the things we keep saying every day. Like you see, and like you always comment on my social media handle. Every day I am talking. Every moment on the road, I am saying one thing or the other, talking to women, asking them, must you park beside the market road? Park properly, buy what you want to buy, put it in your car and go. Anything can happen when you are window shopping, while you are still in your vehicle and you are buying stuff. So we keep saying this and we will not stop saying it until there's going to be a law when those kind of people are caught. But I tell you, there's a law. It's just that sometimes we are a bit soft.
The implementation is usually the problem.
On that area. We are a bit soft on that area, but it's not that we are soft. It's just that it's not. You just want to keep enlightening people. You want to educate people. You inform. You keep saying. You keep talking it, and that's why we are taking road safety down to the nursery, where you have children road safety advocates, so that when the child wants to sit in front of the vehicle, he or she by him or herself will tell you, oh no, until I'm 12, I cannot sit in front of any car. And when they are sitting behind, they are also expected to use their seat belt, because in the instance of eventuality, you can still be harmed. So it's always very necessary and very important for you as a road user, as a motorist, as a driver, whether you're a woman or a man, the vehicle doesn't know. You just know that someone is driving. And the way you drive that vehicle is whether the vehicle will take you home or take you home. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, I do. Just before we go, Julie, let me ask you this last question before we leave, because our time is really up. Now, a woman loses her tire on the road, or she gets a flat tire where she cannot get help. Is she expected to remain there or just walk away? Because most women have been robbed doing that.
A smart woman will know how to fix a tire. First and foremost, once you are prepared to drive a car, please learn how to fix a tire. If you cannot fix a tire, then make sure you have you check your vehicle every morning. It's very good. It's very, very essential for you to check your vehicle every day. Although the vehicle can develop a fault, but try and see that you are in a safe place. Make a call quickly for you to have a help. Not the one your car will break down and all you do is park your car and you walk away expecting your husband to come and pick it, or the mechanic. No, it is for you to look for available help immediately. Put on your seat caution, which is very important for you to have. Put a seat caution there, make a call, look around if you are going to find a organizer around there, and call the organizer.
In 30 seconds, what's your parting word for the woman?
For the woman, I will keep saying, and I will continue to say to everyone, that road safety is everybody's business.
Okay, thank you so much, Julie, for joining us on the program, Woman to Woman. We hope to do this again someday.
Why not? Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, women, this is it for today. If you must drive, drive like a queen. Stay alive and keep other people alive. Be a mother, not a murderer. We'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.
Omonoba Nedu Ukwakolopolo, Ewai II, Oba of Benin, stepped out majestically with loud crowd to perform the Sotun rites of his late mother, Queen Mother Ioba Omoni Ikoyeme, Ioba Ewai II, who departed this world 49 years ago.